All right, welcome back to another video. As you might be able to tell, I am looking in the camera. You can kind of tell I'm a bit not tanned, I'm very sunburnt. I had a wonderful workout with a new friend. We went down to Muscle Beach in Venice and had an absolutely amazing workout. Granted, it was around between 1 and 3 p.m. So the sun was very strong. So having the skin tone that I do, I got burnt. Luckily, because of the way I've been eating, the burn is not as bad as I was expecting it to be. But that's beside the point. The point of today's video is literally for me to just start recording. Over the past weeks, I've just been feeling very stagnant. Like my diet's been going good, training's been going good, but overall I've been just complacent. I can't count the amount of times I've wanted to record or I've been saying I'm going to, but I just don't. I'll come up with excuses like I'll clean my room, I'll make food, I'll literally do anything to distract myself from the one thing that will help me make progress on my goals, which is creating a YouTube community and building off the back of that. So I guess this video will serve as a bit of a reminder for you and for me that no one's going to do the work for you. If like most people, I think the issue is most people, including myself, we know exactly what we have to do to achieve our goals. We just choose not to do it. Either that's we purposefully choose not to do it, or we just find ways to distract ourselves from doing the things we know we absolutely should do. I watched one of Hamza's videos recently where he was talking about focusing on the one thing you have to do to move the needle forward, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, shit, I really haven't been doing any of the things I've been needing to do. I've been saying, oh, well, I can't record more videos until I get not a new camera, but a new way to connect my microphone directly to my camera, so then I can record straight off the SD card rather than using this. I would show you, but it would be so annoying. This shitty workaround to get a capture card into my computer with a $20 capture card is just so many wires. But I don't need that, because I also said the same thing about when I got this new lighting. I was like, oh yeah, well I'm definitely gonna start recording once I get better lighting, And I recorded 2 videos in the past 2 months. It's just complete excuses. So this video is serving as a reminder for me to kick my butt into gear and remember that you're the only one who's going to do the work for you. You know what you need to do, so start doing it. And it's okay to be your progress is not going to be perfect. Like for me, I'm sure there are going to be times when I go maybe a week or so without recording anything. That's not giving myself an excuse for it, but stuff comes up. So the idea is that perfect. I was waiting to be perfect to start making progress, where you're never going to get to perfect unless you make progress. When you start out, I'm probably by the time I have a decent audience on YouTube, I'm probably going to have made 100, 200 shitty videos that no one's gonna watch before one of them finally takes off. And then it's your growth. It's like a straight line, maybe little bumps, and then all of a sudden it just takes one thing to just shoot you way up. But you wouldn't know that, and you wouldn't figure that out, and you won't experience that unless you stick through it throughout this whole shitty process. For me, I don't have motivation to do this. I don't feel like making the videos, but I do feel like the dream I have is to be able to work from anywhere making videos and use that to finance the life I want to live. So in order to get there, I have to make videos. So there's no way around it. So once I'm realizing that, I'm like, come on, literally just turn on the camera and start talking. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be perfect. I find that the videos that I script out, They are just way worse than any of the ones that I just turn on the camera and start talking. So if I have an idea, the day from now on is if I have an idea for a video, stop what I'm doing. As long as I'm like, not even if I'm at work on my lunch break, I'll go record it or something. I'll find a way. But when I have an idea, just start recording it and then put it out, even if it's not going to be amazing. I think I get so caught up because, for those of you who don't know me, I am very into photography and I love video as well. I'm not very interested in getting like crazy good with video, but as someone who's very into photography, I care a lot about production value and having a good looking image, probably more than most people, simply because that's what I worry about like 99% of the time. So and especially when I started out, it was so hard for me to press publish on that first video because I was like, this is shit. This is complete garbage. Like, I hate this. I feel so embarrassed for the quality of this. But when I talked with a few other people, they were like, yeah, you have to start somewhere. You're not going to start, like for me, when I started taking photos, when I started doing landscape photography, I was decent. I'm not going to lie. I was not bad at it. I think I do have a special eye for good photos as far as landscape and just photography in general. But I'm not going to say I was anywhere near the level where I am now. If I could go back maybe like 10 years and show my younger self the photos I would have been taking now and the quality that I would have, I would have been blown away. I would have been like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, how did you get to that point? And I would have told myself, by taking a bunch of shitty pictures. The amount of pictures I've taken over the course of 10 years, I've probably taken like 50 plus thousand photos. And to be frank, only maybe 150, 200 of those photos are ones that I have been like, that's it. Those are ones that I am absolutely so proud of. And looking back, there were probably 150, 200 photos from the past that I was immensely proud of. Whereas looking back now, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be associated with that work anymore. If you know what I mean. It's like, I don't think those photos are good anymore. But they were stepping stones that got me to where I am now. So if I had seen those photos and I'd been like, oh shit, I'm not good at taking photos. Well, sucks. Guess I'm not meant to do this. It's like, you can learn anything. If you put enough time and effort and you really want something bad enough, you're gonna get it. But you have to stick through that shitty part. And right now, that's what I'm in. I am in that shitty part where I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just like, maybe it's not for me. Why do I bother? Why do I even try? And I realize it's one of the reasons I haven't blown up at all and none of this has happened is because I don't try. So I have to start with posting videos that I don't like, that I don't think are good, but that are just simply getting it out there. Like, you have to get through that like awkward growing phase to get to a phase where you have any level of success. So that, I hope that made sense. That's gonna be it for today's video. I might record some more. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna record some more right now. Peace.